So good afternoon and welcome to the Spotlight, the Business Spotlight today on I Love Ottawa Restaurants. You're going to be super interested to meet this very startup organization that's doing really well and has something delicious to offer us in the city of Ottawa. So Naina and Parth are here today to talk to you about Tapri Chai and their sort of adventure um, during COVID as they decided to grow a second business. So thank you for joining us and tell us a little bit about what Tapri Chai is and some of the things that you sort of have on the go and maybe some of the stumbling blocks. I personally find that interesting. I don't know. We'll see if the listeners do, but just tell us a little bit about what your vision is.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm Parth. So Tapri, basically, it's a place that you will find in every nook and corner in India. So it's kind of a street side shop. And I would say it's a place, also an emotion, where students, colleagues, friends get together to catch up over a cup of chai. It's like, let's say in Canada, you get a break, you go and grab a cup of coffee, and in India, if I'm working and I need to spike my energy level, I just go to next, I'll just walk and go to the Tapri chai shop and get my cup of chai over there.
Oh, so is Tapri Chai something? It's not your name. It's something that if I go to India, I'm going to find a lot of Tapri Chai shops.
It's a generic name, so
Okay.
that place has its own name, own brand name, but
Hmm.
that place, or I would say all these places, they are called Tapri.
Okay. And so, like in Canada or in certain parts of Canada, people seem to be quite obsessed by coffee, and that's why you find Tim's everywhere. And is this the same as Tapri Chai? See, is a sort of primary hot drink that someone's going to find if they travel to India?
So Tapri is mostly like it's a generic term for the roadside carts, and
Oh, okay.
we have adapted that brand. So in North America, like this is our brand name. So we will, hopefully do these pop-ups or something bigger and sell chai tea through our Tapri brand. So um, they can still expect this a similar experience to what they would in South Asia or in Tim Hortons, but they would get chai and some delicious food with that alongside.
So just to clarify, then Tapri just means like a street vendor,
Hmm.
Yes,
and you're specifically about chai, and you're starting here in the city of Ottawa,
Yes.
yes.
and it's been a big hit.
So far,
Yeah.
I'm really
So
overwhelmed with the response.
so you've had a hit, and you've also if I read an article, and it said that you came to a point now that you were so busy with orders that you need to you got to get adjust your situation to be able to scale it more. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's like the favorite drink that people want the most?
So in our pop-ups, people really love our ginger and cardamom chai. It's the generic chai you probably have at home, um, but for our pre-packaged beverages that I can talk more about later, it's our badam milk. So it's a regular milk. It's flavored with all natural almonds, pistachios, cashew nuts, saffron, cardamom, and other spices. So I think people are really loving that from the feedback we have received. The reason being, all our counterparts are mostly artificially flavored. So we are the only all natural, no artificial essence or flavors added to it. So
Is that what goes into chai? Do you want to tell us a little bit about what goes into chai and how are you getting the ingredients that make it different from anybody else?
for sure. So I wouldn't say chai is different. I think it's made in every every
Right.
household in India, and it's a very similar recipe.
Hmm.
Everyone has a different taste. So for us, the tea leaves. So the loose tea leaves are steeped in either water or milk base. However, people prefer that with added spices. So all natural. You can add ginger, you can add cardamom, you can add saffron, cinnamon. cloves, anything as per your choice and as per the need. Like let's say if you have cold, then you can add more spices to soothe your throat a little bit. Um, and then it's steeped with milk, cream, as well as sugar, and then we basically boil that for at least 15-20 minutes, and that the final amalgamation of all these ingredients basically make that perfect cup of creamy chai.
Okay, so everybody in South Asia drinks chai, but when you nuance that, it's all a little bit different. So I'm assuming that you guys have a special recipe that might be your grandmother's or that you've just refined. I don't know, but is that true, or is it every batch you make slightly different because of however you're creating your recipe?
So we make our chai as our customers like it. Some of them, don't like a very spicy chai. Some of them have health issues and they cannot have sugar in their chai. So we accommodate the taste according to them. But the base recipe is our secret. It's passed down, from generations. So we have one of our flavors is actually Tapri Special. So that one is a very secret blend of spices that people enjoy. But yeah.
So when you're not doing a pop-up and people want to purchase your chai, are you able to make them as tailor-made as what you've just described, or there's different ones? It's like, oh, I really like the special blend, the secret family recipe, and that's what I'm going to order.
No, so the thing is, like, we used to make chai when we were doing pop-up. So as we started pop-ups, that's when we had to pivot our business model, and we came up with the South Asian milk beverages. So we have.
Can you just put them close to the camera if you can just sort of, and so we can still hear you. Yeah. Okay.
So right now I do not have the badam milk one. We have three flavors: the Thandai, the Thandai one, and the cold cocoa. And our badam milk, it's one of the most loved uh, milk beverage now.
So what goes into that? So badam milk was with badam literally translates to almond, and so almond milk. So that one is flavored with almond, saffron, cardamom, a little bit of black pepper. There's some other secret spices in that as well. And in Thandai, this one is to make your body soothe and cool. That's why this is a must drink for summer months. This one is flavored with the same nuts, almond, cashews, pistachios, rose petals, fennel seeds, poppy seeds, as well as melon seeds. So very good to soothe your gut. Very good to cool that down, especially in the summer months. The third one is our cocoa. This is basically a richer version of our regular chocolate milk. But in India, like whenever we used to get cold cocoa from the market, it was so much more creamier, so much more chocolatey, and that's what we really tried to bring here.
Okay, so people can drink these drinks cold or hot.
Yeah, so they can warm this up a little bit. We don't recommend heating it up and then storing it in the fridge. So if you're heating it up, have it in one go. But yes, they can heat it up and enjoy it either hot, not thandai. That one's supposed to be cold. But badam milk and cocoa, they can be heated in.
Okay. So right now, if I understood, is you're using Instagram and Facebook and maybe other social platforms, and that's where you're sort of doing your social media interactions under Tapri 613.
Yes.
And if people want to know, like as I guess the restrictions change and summer comes, you'll probably do some more pop-ups, but nothing's like officially decided at this point.
Yes, absolutely. Like this, I would say, please stay tuned with our social media channels. We might have some exciting news in upcoming months, but still we can't say anything because it's not finalized yet.
Okay, so secret things that are good. We like that. And at the moment, if they want to have, they want to order online, do you provide delivery or is it like pick up? How does it work for people?
So we do delivery all across the city, and
Hmm.
it's free delivery over the $15, and we also deliver, like, let's say if it's a couple of bottles, we do deliver it with a small charge as well.
Okay. And the easiest way for people to figure out where your website is to go find you on social, Tapri613, either on Facebook or Instagram. And there's a link there for them to order online.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to meet you. Really good luck. I think it's interesting that you've put your hat in the ring of the food and beverage industry during a pandemic, and you've seen success already to the point that you're going to develop it. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Rebecca.
so
Thank
much.
you for having us.